What's up guys, my name is Caine and welcome to Let's Play the Mystery Files of Detective Inaba, number 2. By popular demand, I've been asked to play the second game, and I plan on playing the third game too. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just knock this one out too. This is supposed to be pretty exciting. Somebody even told me in the comments section that they were glad to be reminded, because my Let's Play of the first game reminded them that this game exists and played the second one and said they had a great time, so I'm looking forward to it. Stop. That hurts. Someone please. Big brother. Asuna, it's time to wake up. Huh? It's already 8 o'clock in the morning. Breakfast is waiting. It's 8 already. Strange for you to sleep in so late, big brother. I just stayed up a little too late last night, that's all. I'll be down shortly, so go on ahead without me. If you say so, but don't take too long. Don't worry about me. I'll be down just as soon as I change out of my pajamas. Alright, time to head downstairs. How to play an RPG Maker game. Okay. Head to the dining room. So wait, so we... Oh, wow, it's such a Persona-esque menu. Huh. Okay. Let's just, oh, a maid. Hello. Huh. The bags under your eyes looks great. Help her insomnia. Okay. People watching is a kind of hobby of mine. That's kind of weird, bro. Alright. Interesting. I feel like they've made improvements since the first game, because the first game was okay. Also, I didn't realize it until I was editing the last Let's Play I did of this, or, you know, when I played number 1, is that there were barely any music. I was like, man, it's just a quiet-ass game, man. It's crazy. Okay, so doors that are able to open. I guess is that. Wait, dining room. Dining rooms are always on the first floor, aren't they? Do some gardening. I've had folks prepping for a front yard. I don't. Cherry trees. Okay. Cherry trees mean elegant beauty, huh? Anyway, I gotta eat breakfast, man. You weren't done talking? This dude will probably talk about flowers forever. Yeah, good point. Oh, God. It's that trope that I've noticed in games where, like, you play as a character that lives in a house, but you as a player, playing the person, you act like you don't even know where you're going. Good morning. What's for breakfast? I prepared scrambled eggs and bacon with a freshly baked toast, croissants, and butter rolls, along with some assorted fruits and yogurt. Wow. That's it? Okay. How can anyone eat such food first thing in the morning? Dude, rich people, man. There are some mornings where I just get out, you know, before I go to work, because, you know, non-rich people have to go to work. I would just leave the house with just eating a banana, or I'll make some instant oatmeal. Okay, what? Does someone have to seat me? Does someone burp me too? Where am I supposed to go? You finally made it, yeah. Okay. Glad she woke me up. Where do I sit? Okay. How rare of you to sleep in so late. Yeah, I know. You slept in like a poor person. That's crazy. I heard that father's health is deteriorating. He wants to swoop back in like a vulture. Wait. Oh. Hmm. So there's an inheritance coming, huh? So everybody's, you have some nerve coming back. Of course he's back. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a murder mystery pretty soon, because when there's inheritance up for grabs, I'm sure somebody's going to end up dying. Mysteriously, of course. Because, you know, you can't collect it. Well, sorry, I'm thinking of insurance policy. My bad. No, an inheritance, I guess. They got to split it up between all the children. Unless, of course, the will says anything specific. You should treat me with more respect. I'm your big brother's fiance. Still a stranger. Well, yeah, because we don't know each other. It's probably the first time we've met. Yeah. Caine. I'll be more considerate. Yeah, you're sleeping your life away like a poor person. God, poor people are so gross. What makes these people think that the inheritance is theirs to begin with? Aren't you also fighting for the same thing? Like, okay. Of course, people are arguing about the inheritance and like, oh, that person would waste it. It's none of your business. If you get a piece of the inheritance, then, you know, invest it. Like, don't worry about what other people are getting and if you feel like you deserve more. Because, like, what a way to ruin a family. If there even is one. Yeah. Or, okay, there's a business up for grabs, too. Good morning. Yeah, probably the first time in a long time. Because he misses his family? Never changed, big sister. Oh, so she's kind of like a... Okay. Good morning, Mom. Aw. She has no problem with me sleeping in. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm supposed to talk to everybody. It's a splendid breakfast. Now everyone, let's eat. Thank you for the meal. Where the heck is the old man? Is he supposed to be eating here with us? You certainly wouldn't know with the running away 8 years ago, but Father has been eating meals in his room for the past 3 years. Seriously, why? We don't know why. Wait, oh, it's not the dad that died? How long you plan on staying here? It's my house, isn't it? I plan on staying here forever. Don't get too comfortable. Dad can always change his mind up until the day. Oh, I'm sorry, he's about to die. Okay. So I've made it a thing in my Let's Plays where I don't read every single thing. I'll read it to myself, but like, it gets tiring reading text that doesn't mean anything. But okay, now I get it. Oh, so the dad's on his last legs. Man, that's... Oh, God. Well, I mean, yeah, yeah, they're here to see the dad before he dies, which is what you should do. It's really hard, though. But still, like, yeah, if everybody only cares about the money, then yeah. This is gonna be rough. I think I'm pretty... What? I think I'm pretty cushy from here, from where I'm standing at Caine. Dirty scumbag like you. Don't call your brother a scumbag. Your family. Yeah, I know. We're feeling cheeky today, young master. Yeah, they all hate each other. It's all making us look ugly. It's already too late for that, little man. We shouldn't fight like this. Now, I trust everyone had a good breakfast. Aw, the mom has to put up with this crap. This is it's the love of her life, man. Come on. No respect. I like the design of that maid. Now then, Sazumoto and I will take our leave to Master Rindo's quarters and deliver his breakfast. If you'll excuse us. Okay. I must go make the preparations. We are expecting some company later. Children, you're all free to continue about your business. I don't have plans at the moment, so I guess I'll head back to my bedroom. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, go ahead. Whatever. I don't know why everyone else is yelling back and forth with each other, but I'm very happy to be able to eat tasty food with my brothers and sisters again. Aw. That is pretty nice, isn't it? Oh my god, it came from Dad's room? Okay. I live here all my life, so I know exactly where the Dad's bedroom is, right? I'm guessing it's on this floor. Maybe it's in here? Okay. Oh, what? The fuck? What just happened? Oh, the maid found. Okay, found this happened, and who's that? Oh, that's the other butler or maid or whatever. The hell? Don't look, young master. Yeah, it's the butler. What was that scream earlier? Did something happen? Mr. Rindo is no longer with us. He hanged himself. What? Huh. Okay. Jeez. Someone just couldn't wait for him to just croak. Wow. Okay, so I thought he was in bad health to the point where he was going to die at any minute, but I guess he's just been in bad health and had to be taken care of, but could still live a couple more years, but someone decided to rush the process. Jeez. Well, we got 2 suspects right there. Asked everyone to not approach Mr. Rito's room in the meantime. What could have possessed the old man to up and take his life like that? I was scared. It's gonna be okay. I'm here with you. How about we go downstairs to the dining room? I'll go get some warm milk. That should help. We need some warm milk after what had just happened. Yeah, no shit, bro. Well, the atmosphere got pretty heavy, didn't it? Let's see, the kitchen over here. Not to enter your father's room. Yes, I understand. Oh, what just happened? Oh. There you go, Oi. Or whatever your name is pronounced. Probably shaken. Mom is also in a state of shock. Hope she too is alright. Who could that be? Could it be the police? Oh. I do remember Mom mentioning she has some guests arriving back at breakfast. It must be them. Let's see, yeah. Some animation. What a huge mansion. Anyone else feeling deja vu? And it's the medic or nurse girl. Nice to meet you. Looks like we got another mystery on their hands. And that's when I met him. We are the Inaba Detective Bureau. Stop at nothing until get the job done. We received your request for an investigation. Huh, whose request? I don't work at the Bureau, I'm just here. I'm just here. The Detective Bureau. That's right, I'm Detective Inaba's assistant, Nina Arimura, at your service. And I got a new character design, too. Looks really nice. We're here as per request from Mrs. Nadeshiko Sakaki. She hired us to look into an extramarital affair. And I'm Detective Sogo Inaba. You're already well aware who I am, Asuna, but I'm Mrs. Sakaki's doctor. Huh. I'd like Detective Inaba here to speak with your mother as soon as we're able to. Well, my mom's upstairs, but... Who's at the door? These people from the detective bureau. Seems Mom sent out a request or something. What would Mother call a detective? Get the fuck out of here. Would you kindly show me to where I might find Mrs. Sakaki? Mother is currently resting in her room. She is having a bit of a quandary at the moment. That doesn't sound good. My daddy committed suicide. You didn't need to say that. How awful. I can't believe you would do that. Did you also know our father? Well, yes, along with your mother, your father was also my patient many times before. Well, it seems our infidelity investigation came to an end before it began. Wow. It's taking a dark turn. For the time being, I may go check in with Mrs. As her doctor, see her current condition. Of course, by all means. If you'll excuse me, it's best I don't keep her waiting. May I ask the both of you to please wait here? One of our domestic helpers will be by to assist you shortly. All right, understood. Should we just go home? Hard to say for now. If the authorities have already been contacted, then they should be able to handle this case in short order. Are you sure about that? Huh? My dad didn't commit suicide. And what would make you say that? What's your name again? My name is Asusa. I'm the third son of the Sakaki family. So Azusa. Sorry. I know someone's going to correct me. Could you please explain what you mean by your last comment? It's just that I have 5 brothers and sisters, and my dad is quite wealthy. For the past few days, my brothers and sisters have been doing nothing but arguing constantly over who will inherit his fortune. I see, so you're suspecting one of them could have planned to kill him in order to secure themselves his inheritance. Yeah. My dad would have never considered of committing suicide. He's just not that kind of person. Well, then what you're saying, it was made out to look like a... Huh. Mr. Inaba, sorry to keep you waiting. Hello. How do you do? I'm Sasamoto, the housekeeper. I want to thank you for taking the time to come all this way. We're doing just fine, don't worry about it. We really need to know is if Miss Sakaki is doing all right. She's doing well, thanks for asking. We're extremely thankful that Dr. Amora came today. He's been a huge help with Madame Nadeshiko. Glad to hear it. Also, the madam wishes to speak to you two most urgently. Wow, would that be all right? Yes, she insists. I'll take you to her. I'll come with you. I also want to know how Mom's faring. I understand. You're welcome to join us, young master. Wow. Hey, we get to play our guy. All right, well, that's the mystery. Pretty classic trope, I would say. Okay, so down. Yeah, he knows his way around, even though he's never been here. Madam, I present you Mr. Inaba and Miss Arimura of the Inaba Detective Bureau. Please come in. You must be Detective Inaba, yes? She just got introduced, but okay. First, let me thank you for coming in today. I'm terribly sorry that we couldn't have met under better circumstances. It is a pleasure to meet you as well. I'm Sogo Inaba. Our condolences to you and your family. And I'm his assistant. Is there anything we can do to help? Please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you. You have my gratitude. You know, according to Dr. Hamura, the two of you make quite a pair. Did he? I mean, we're nothing special. Yet your face is all too telling of how pleased you are. That is the reason why I summoned both of you here. I have a request to ask. A request? Is this still regarding the extramarital affair you want us to look into earlier? Because it's already, you know... No, the issue is best left alone now. Instead, I ask you to investigate the circumstances of my husband's death. The circumstances of your husband's death? I do not believe for a moment that my Rindo ended his own life. Even if it does come to light that he did intend to take his life in his own hands. I must know a reason why. I will accept your request. I will investigate this matter to the best of my abilities. I appreciate your help. I will make sure that my children and domestic helpers know that you both are allowed to complete access to my mansion. Thank you for your assistance. Now then, we have a new case. Let us begin without delay. Right behind you. If it's not too much trouble, can I be a sidekick? What? This mansion is quite huge, so you probably need someone like me to show you around the place. We've already proven you're not good at navigating. If that's the case, then I can handle this. More importantly, could you do me a favor? I feel it's much better if you could watch over Oi in the dining room for me. I don't want her to be by herself. As you wish, young master. Now then, shall we begin, Mr. Investigator? Alright, sure. Gotta play babysitter. Alright then. Well, I guess we're gonna go to the scene of the crime. I know we've already seen each other. Please allow me to properly introduce myself. Yep, second son. Very nice to meet you. So you're the second son of the family. I take you have an older brother. I notice he isn't present. Not surprising. He's someone I cannot fathom of being related to by blood. Seems the older brother isn't popular. Let me put it like this. Aside for myself and Dr. Hara, can you name any other friends you have? I went a bit too far, didn't I? Apologies for not payment enough for your words. Or apologies are not payment. That's okay. That's a weird way of saying it. She should be fine. Good. Mind assisting with the case? Your expertise may be needed. Okay. That works out. Please don't treat me like a child. Wow, you could learn to be more mature. Okay, well. Alright, I'll explain each room as you enter them. Yeah, I should do that. During investigation, you could bring up a map. Oh, right. It will display all the residents located. Any person you haven't spoken with yet will have their icon flashing. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, we haven't talked to them. Oh, jeez. Interesting. Okay, alright, he wants us to talk to everybody else right now. Whoops. Well, you know what, while I'm here, let's just save, why not? Okay, so we're on the second floor. They're all in a room together, these two. This room belongs to the first son. His room has always been empty ever since Natsumi ran away from home a while ago. And the reason why he's home now is due to the family's inheritance. Yeah, but that's so suspicious. Aren't you the two whatchamacallits? Oh yeah, I recall now. My mom mentioned hiring some kind of detective and assistant. That's right, I'm the assistant. This is the detective. How do you do? No way, you're like a real detective? Alright, I'm done talking to her. Fuck it, I'm a damn detective. She's like, you're a real detective? No, I'm a fake one. I'm a fucking stripper, alright? I ain't a real detective. Like, come on. Words right out of my mouth, babe. It looks like we're living in some kind of pulp fiction right now. Alright, well, that's disrespectful. Alright, who done it, detective? Don't be ridiculous. You're like mad disrespectful. The hell, what kind of lackluster answer was that? No kidding. Oh my god. Don't let me get to you, Mr. Inaba. That turned out as well as expected. Wow. Am I done here? I hate these two. Alright. I already know that these two did it. Fuck them. Throw them in jail right now. Alright, so we need to go over here. This room belongs to the second daughter. Caine works hard to help out Dad with the family business. Therefore, she thinks she's the most optimal. Wow, she's obsessed with it? Oh, that's not good for your case. Who are you people? We're from the Inaba Detective Bureau. Detectives, well, I suppose Mom did mention about you two earlier. Still doesn't explain why you're walking around as if you own the place. Well, because we're walking around with somebody who actually does, well, doesn't own the place, but is here. Mom wants to know what happened to Dad. Are you being serious? What the heck is Mom thinking? What will knowing this truth or whatever change? Nothing, that's what. Obsessing over little detail won't change the fact that Dad's dead. Mom's just trying to think of things from every angle. Wow, you don't have to yell, old lady. You might not realize it yet, Detective, but you're going to see some real fireworks in this mansion. Don't say I didn't warn you. Thanks for the tip. Appreciate it. Appreciate the help. God. Alright, let's see here. So... no one on the 3rd floor, but I guess they want us to go into these rooms that haven't been examined. 3rd daughter. In case you're wondering, when I have no claim to the family business or fortune. Besides, my dad would never leave his entire estate to a child. How do you know that? That could definitely be a thing. Yeah, I have no reason to search the closet, but it's good to know these things. I guess we'll keep looking around here. This is the bar. Ooh. This is like where we solved the case in the last game. That's where 2 guest bedrooms are. Interesting. Just examine these rooms real quick. I feel like I should take this out of the footage, but I'll keep it in. Just to clear out the map and just go with that. This room belongs to the 1st daughter. Okay. Sakura doesn't really have any desire to assist with the family business, nor does she show any interest. Well, we think that right now, but once we start investigating more, once we find out that she actually is behind the whole thing, that's going to be pretty shocking. But we'll see. 2nd son. Tsubaki? These words, man. These Japanese names, I can't pronounce them, I'm sorry. Has dedicated himself to assisting my dad with his work on a daily basis. He is by far the top candidate to inherit it, but he's not shy about it either, knowing there's a slight chance that it would go to anyone and would be a fair source of anxiety for him. Interesting. Cool room, kinda. I don't know why anybody's bedroom would have a dining table, though. It's kind of weird. This is my bedroom. There's not really much. What if you're the one that's behind it? Which would make no sense, but... and I keep hitting the wrong key. Sorry about that. Let's go to the 3rd floor. I would take the elevator, but, you know, if somebody definitely planned someone's death to look like an accident, I ain't getting in an elevator. That's just me, though. Custodian closet. Oh, the housekeeper lives in the attic. Makes sense. She's a new hire. Makes a lot of mistakes. Oh, wow. The butler and the maid definitely were there at the scene of the crime as it happened, but we'll have to see. Belongs to a gardener. Despite his youthful appearance, he is in fact 30 years old. In about 2 years, that's what people are gonna say about me. Despite how young he looks, he is 30 years old. Holy shit. This room belongs to our butler. Veteran helper has been working here in the mansion for over 10 years. Since we don't have a private chef, he is also responsible for preparing all the meals. He's got a pretty decent room, I'd say. All you really need is a bed and TV, Xbox, you'll be alright. You know what I mean? Alright, 1st floor. Knock this out. Hello. I'm the gardener. What flowers, what are those flowers you're holding? The buttes are called anemones? The language of the flowers, those that, these can mean love in vain or suffering of love. Would wish something like that on my worst enemies. Okay. That's not all. Did you know that a flower's meaning can change just from the color alone? Like, for example, red anemone means I love you. Then the white anemone means truth and anticipation and hope. It was really interesting. Oh, I forgot he tends to go on a little bit. Yeah, he doesn't know when to fucking stop. Me and my big mouth. Let's see here. Alright, that's the front entrance. This is one of the guest rooms. We tend to get a lot of guests here. We have a lot of spare rooms. Yeah, that's great. Wow, these rooms look way better than the maids' rooms. Okay, so we got 2 rooms and then we got the 2 maids in those rooms. Hold on a minute. This is the sunroom. Ooh. Like the second home of the gardener. Interesting. Archive room, of course. Probably going to be a bullshit puzzle in here too. But we'll see. Dining room. Pretty huge since it's made so our entire family can eat together. That's, though, becoming more of a dying tradition. Jeez. Alright, on the other side. Hey! Good afternoon. My name is Sakaki. I am the youngest of my brothers and sisters. It's nice to meet you both. How do you do? Oh, the pleasure of meeting you is nice, too. Was that your attempt at being polite, Amora? Arimora? I thought it only happens when pigs fly. She's like sweating a lot. Like she must be like amazed at all this rich people stuff, you know what I mean? Like she just feels nervous. It's just me though. Everyone feels like pretty nervous. Do you mind assistance for anything? Not at the moment. Thanks for the offer. If that is what you wish, if you ever need help at all, please make sure to ask me. Butler's pantry. Service elevator. Yeah, I was gonna say, so we had the butler deliver the food to the dad and then found him hung himself, and there's a secret elevator that somebody definitely could have maybe used. Like to escape or whatever? Well, not the third floor, sorry. Like the elevator's right here and then there's the dad's room. Alright, let's see here. Did we explore... We didn't explore everything of the first room. Or the first floor, I mean. Interesting. Okay, we just have this room. Kitchen. Family rarely comes here, but it's mainly for our helpers. That's the tour of the mansion. Should we go to my dad's room now? Yeah, I guess so. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna head back to... first floor. Or second floor, I mean. I can't speak because it's late. I definitely like the UI. It's definitely much cleaner. Oh, get out of my way. Young Master Asuna, may I ask who are these people with you? Aren't you familiar with... You're familiar with the family doctor, but this is Mr. Inaba, a detective, and his assistant, Miss Arimura. But they're here to investigate the circumstances of Dad's death. Mr. Investigator, this is the butler. Nice to meet you. We were hired by Miss Sakaki. A personal request from the madame? Would it be alright if I investigate the scene of the death? Wouldn't it be best to wait for the authorities first, sir? Well, I guess then that would be them right now. It appears so. Could you please let them in? Alright, if you'll excuse me. Now then, the place is all yours, Mr. Investigator. Aren't we supposed to be waiting for the police? I have no recollection of agreeing to wait for them, do you? That was sly of you. Arimura, we would do well to learn from his example. That's an example I am not comfortable with following, honestly. Thanks to Asuna's quick thinking, we gained a sliver of time to spare. Let's investigate all we can and fast. Just a moment. I recommend the two of you wait here. Wait, why can't I come? The death scene has to be completely untouched, so it means that you two might see... If you see his lifeless body, no children should be exposed to the trauma. But I've already seen it. Yeah, no, we're not having you stare at it longer. Would you keep an eye on him? Got it. Alright. So both of us will go there and make sure we don't touch anything. Alright, it's as you said. The scene of the death is left with an untouched state. Let's investigate as much as we can. Is there like a time limit? Oh my god, he's hanging from nothing. No, I'm kidding. There's nothing to suggest that this window was ever open. On top of that, the window blinds are still closed. It looks that way. Huh. These materials look to be work-related. At times when I took care of Mr. Sakaki face to face, he always seemed very zealous about his work. Just by looking at his desk alone, one can get the impression that this was a man who was meticulous and organized. He kept everything running smoothly. Interesting. There's something here when I pulled it out of the desk drawer. His last will and testament. Wow. From the glance I could tell that this will has been entirely penned by hand. But it'd be improper to read it before the family gets a chance to. I'll hand it over to Mrs. Sakaki later. Okay, good man, good man. Man, that's crazy. Would you examine the body? What's this? You discover something? Even though this looks like Mr. Sakaki hung himself, I see no signs to convince me that this was set up to look... Wait, I see... Oh, enough signs to convince me that this was set up. It was. Are you certain? Of all these leisure marks on his neck do not match strangulation by rope, and the bruising is inconsistent from what I'm seeing with suicides. You know what this suggests, don't you? Someone strangled him to death with a rope, and then used the same rope to hang him. Judging from rigor mortis, I can estimate he died around 11 p.m. last night. However, I can't deduce anything further without a complete autopsy. I am positive that we're looking at a murder. Mrs. Sakaki's intuition was right all along. We have a homicide on our hands. To think that this case started off as an infidelity investigation. Just what is going on here? Why are these civilians at the death scene? Oh, the police are here. Why does that voice sound familiar? Hey, you guys, what on earth are you thinking, waltzing into a death scene as if it's your right? You're just my luck. Kyoko, sweetheart. Dear, just what do you think you're doing? Oh, I'm so sorry, it won't happen again. I don't think you could sorry your way out of this one. Now tell me, what were you thinking? Is this lady an acquaintance of yours by chance? You could say that. She is Dr. Hamura's wife, after all. Oh, Detective Inaba, it's been a while. My darling husband is forever indebted to you. I received a report of a dead body at this residence, so I came as quickly as I could. I appreciate your insistence. Still, Mr. Inaba, even if I know you meant well, I still can't have you looking at wherever you please. It creates extra work for me down at the station. Yeah, that's all we're worried about. Muffin? That's funny. Mom. I wanted to perform a thorough investigation, but I suppose you two already have done that by now, haven't you? Yes, I was just getting ready to tell the family that the results of our investigation. Mr. Ishihara, would you please go ahead and gather everyone in the dining room? I will report my findings there. Leave it to me, sir. Now then, let us make way to the dining room. Welcome back. I hope you've found what you're looking for. Oh, and Inspector Harama. Just wanted to say that it's been a while. How have you been? I'm doing fine. Glad to see you as well, Anita. Sorry for ignoring you earlier, police duties and all. Let me just say that you've blossomed in such a beautiful young woman since we last met. I bet you'll fend off boys all the time now. Am I really? I'm not that pretty. As I've said before, you're terrible at hiding how pleased you are. Nina, you know this lady? Is she a friend of yours? Oh, she's a good person. You can trust her. Maybe she can be your friend too, just like me. It seems you two have gotten close a while since we were away. We've had nothing to do, so we decided to chat with each other quite a bit and became fast friends. So I got a lot to learn about Asuya and his family. I got to hear a lot of interesting stories about Mr. Inaba that you wouldn't believe. Really now. It's supposed to be a secret. I can't wait to hear all the tall tales you've been filling his head with later on, including all the nitty-gritty details. For now, we just need to get to the dining room. Right behind you. Here we go. I hate this guy, dude. My man, the detective. I heard you found something juicy about my old man's death. So what is it? God, how can you... Oh, God, he is so guilty. Thank you, everyone, for coming. There's something I must let you all know concerning the death of Mr. Sakaki. What did you discover? I will not mince words, ma'am. I'm afraid your husband did not commit suicide. He was murdered. What? Are you fucking serious? Can't be. Additionally, I found that Mr. Sakaki had a holographic will. Holographic will? It is a will he entirely hand-wrote and signed himself. It also requires no witness to verify. Father wrote his own will? So not only is it not a suicide, but Dad's will was discovered as well? Dr. Sakaki likely realized his time was coming regardless and wrote his will in preparation. Or maybe he suspected that someone wanted him dead, so he wrote his will for that purpose. May I see it? Who would put their own mother through this, man? Fucking greedy-ass entitled children, man. Fuck. Of course, here you go, man. Would you prefer for us to wait outside? No, it's alright. I want us all to hear it together. Understood. This is the last will and testament of me, Rendo Sakaki. I hereby cancel all previous wills and I have made of every nature and kind whatsoever. All the rest, residue, and remainder of my estate, both real and personal, of whatsoever kind of character and wherever situated. Am I reading this correctly? What seems to be the problem, ma'am? I devise, and bequeath to my daughter, Sakura Sakaki, to be hers absolutely and forever. I sign my name to my last will and testament, written on this one piece of paper, on 9th of December 2006. He left it all to me? This has to be some sort of sick joke. You mean to tell me that the old man left his entire fortune on that stupid bubble brain? That must be some sort of mistake. Dad would never leave his inheritance to Sakura. It's unthinkable. It must be forged. No, Caine, I'm afraid you're wrong. This is your father's handwriting, I know it is. Impossible. But me, the heir? But... If you prefer, Miss Sakura, you can always appoint someone else in lieu of yourself. Sakura, dear. Yes, Mother. I know you were never interested in the family business and rarely, if ever, assisted in the matter. However, you have always gone above and beyond when it came to thinking of me and your father. It could be that maybe he finally is recognizing those efforts and expressing his gratitude. Aw. It is your father's decision, after all. You shouldn't feel ashamed, so hold your head up high, dear. You shall be the one to succeed as the family's heir. I understand, Mother. This is horseshit! Are you even hearing yourself, Mom? It's tradition that the firstborn son is to take over their roles as the heir of the family. Well, yeah, unless they change the will. He's right. Oh, fucking fiancé. Assuming he's the oldest son, isn't he? So why the heck does that leave... Where does that leave him? I will have silence from both of you. You must respect that everything is in your father's decision. He's being of sound mind and judgment. Forgive me, but I am not convinced. Yeah, it's true. Sakura is all too happy to help the family with her own unique fashion. But it doesn't change the fact that she shrinked her duties when it came to the business. She should not be the one to inherit all that. Yeah, he's right. It doesn't make any sense. Listen up, everyone. The fact that this will have come to light and is now legally binding cannot be changed, so please calm down. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Hold up, aren't you all forgetting something strange the detective said earlier? Something about the old man not offing himself, but someone doing it to him instead? I did indeed say that, yes. Sakura, you bitch, you did it, didn't you, you greedy What? No. Everyone settle down. I want to hear what Detective Inaba has to say regarding all that's happened. Well, I will first say that this matter requires more investigation. Very well. Until the time comes when Detective Inaba arrives at the conclusion regarding this situation, we shall honor the will and have Sakura be the heir. Furthermore, I will not abide any further slander or discussion involving the matter. Am I clear? Now then, Mr. Inaba, I will give you free rein to investigate the case of my father's husband's murder. Please solve this mystery for me and my family. You have my word, ma'am. I got a sick feeling in the pit of my stomach. That entire exchange did nothing but show the worst side of human beings. Their father is murdered, and all they can do is squabble over who gets his money. That's just the way people are. Very cruel and heartless, isn't it? Come on, everyone, there's no time to be dragging your feet. Listen, I'm going to head back to the station so we can perform an official autopsy on the descendant. Huh. Please don't ruin the crime scene in my absence. Remember to always wear gloves whenever you touch evidence, okay? Yes, ma'am. Well, be careful. Oh, and Pumpkin, can I trust you will do all you can to help Mr. Inaba out? I don't want to come back and hear you chickened out at the last minute. Lastly, Mr. Inaba, good luck. Shall we begin the investigation? I feel we should focus on gathering everyone's alibis. And after we're through that, we should give Mr. Sakaki's room a once-over. That's a good point. Alright, well, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this, and yeah, see you in the next video.